Alright, look. Hit the like button. Hit the sub button. Hit the notification bell. You understand me? Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Join this Fisk Unit army and get Fisk Unit tough. Alright, look. Fat boy got caught in the act again. Now, call me crazy, because I don't know these niggas. But the dude who caught EDP, was he dressed like a cupcake? Is that a real cupcake? Did the nigga EDP get caught by a cupcake? This is crazy. Hey, yo, shout out to my boy Master at work, man. Shout out to my boy Master at work. Like, he the GOAT, bro. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm undefeated in YouTube beef. Ain't a soul walker on the earth stepped in that ring with me and left for the W. That's just the facts. But as far as bullying people on YouTube, as far as just putting motherfuckers in the dirt on YouTube, I gotta give it to Tyson. This dude been on EDP ass for 3 years. Non-stop. Addresses, freaking knowing where he work at, updates from girlfriends and shit. I mean, I've never seen someone body bag another human being to the level that Tyson has just body bagged this fat pedophile motherfucker EDP. This shit is legendary, bro. This shit is legendary, man. Like, I gotta give it to him, bro. Can't nobody fuck with a nigga life like Tyson, bro. Yeah, y'all should really leave him alone. Yeah, you should really leave somebody like Tyson alone. Don't fuck with a guy like him. All right, you should probably give him his space. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro. And at the end of the day, man, I think the situation with EDP, this is a long time coming. You know, look, shout out to EDP. You know why I'm saying shout out to EDP? Shout out to EDP for being him, because he got away with it. When predator poachers got him the sting operation, he got away with it because he didn't do anything. Let's call it a spade a spade. He didn't do anything. All right, it was a setup. He had the intent to do something, but he didn't do anything. So you can't really send a guy to jail who didn't do anything. But shout out to EDP for never changing. Shout out to EDP for keeping the same energy, because now that fat fuck is facing 10 to 20 years in prison, and he ain't gonna have to drop the soap to get raped. They gonna run up and down that fat motherfucker every day. His draw's gonna be hella bloody when he go to jail. Did you see that death threat that he sent that poor little girl? Did you see that shit? I mean, like, come on, man. What are we doing? Like, what I don't understand about a person like EDP is, I take that back. I'm not even gonna say that, because he never apologized. I was gonna say, how do you not learn your lesson? But when Tyson and Cold Raven caught him a couple years ago, he never apologized. How much different would his life be if he just played the sympathy card? All he had to do, he had 3 million subscribers. All Fat Boy had to do was apologize and beg for mercy, take the sympathy plea, plead mental illness, get some help, and he could have came back and he'd been better than ever. But in order for EDP to do something like that, he has to take accountability and admit he's a pedophile and has a problem. He couldn't do that. So when I see him talking to 15-year-olds again, it doesn't shock me, because he never learned his lesson, because he didn't think there was a lesson to be learned. And that's the problem. You know, in life, you got to take accountability, man. This fucker got a get out of jail free card because Tyson and Cold Raven decided to go to predator poachers instead of the FBI in the first fucking place. So because, they go to predator poachers instead of the feds in the first place, Fat Boy got to get out of jail free card. He didn't go to jail, you know what I'm saying? And because he didn't go to jail, he thought he did nothing wrong. And because he thought he did nothing wrong, he continued to harass little girls. Now, a couple death threats later, a couple DMs later, he's facing 10 to 20 years because he decides to jack his little bitty dick off in front of a minor. Like, it's weird too, because you know how they say, you ever see a convict, right? Like, shout out to my boy Doughboy. Oh, really? Doughboy, like one of my favorite rappers. Shout out to Doughboy. Doughboy was like, yo, when I got signed to Future, I was still in the streets doing dumb shit. Jail saved my life. If I didn't go to jail, I wouldn't have realized the opportunity I had by signing with Future. If you ever listen to a lot of these convicts, they say when they go to jail, that saves their life because it's a reality check. It's humbling. It makes them take accountability. What messed EDP up is he never had to take accountability for being a pedophile. He never had to take accountability for being a pedophile. He never had to do it. So he continued to do it. And this is why people like him need to be thrown in prison and the key thrown away. Because he has a problem. He's not going to stop. His whole life was ruined. A YouTube channel with millions of subscribers was taken from him. Lost his job. Evicted out of his apartment. Can't get any... Well, I don't know. I heard he had a job at Chuck E. Cheese. But like, the point I'm trying to make is, in all seriousness, if that wasn't enough to make him stop, what will? If losing your life and your livelihood and your credibility, if all that's not enough to make you stop doing what you're doing, then what the fuck is? I don't think there's any saving EDP. I don't think there's any saving. I think somebody like EDP needs to be in prison. People like him need to be. That's what jails were made for. That's what cells were made for. People like him who threaten little girls. What kind of punk motherfucker do you gotta be to threaten a little girl that you know is a little girl? This ain't, yo, I'm gonna smack the shit out of my girlfriend. This ain't, oh, I'm gonna choke my girl. No, this is a little girl in high school that you're threatening. You a grown-ass man threatening a little girl in high school who you shouldn't even be talking to in the first place. They're gonna have fun with this dude in prison, man. If he makes it. Bro, people like him don't make it through sentences. And does EDP still qualify for protective custody? Is he still qualified as a quasi-celebrity? Is he even gonna get PC? They're gonna throw him a general prop. He not gonna make it, bro. Fat boy not gonna make it. I'm trying to tell y'all, yo. The boy might get the rope. He might get the rope. Before he goes to prison, he might get the rope. He might go to the cabinet, eat the pills. I heard that fentanyl does amazing things. He might get the fentanyl. I don't think he goes to prison. I think he ends it before that. I don't think he wants to go to prison because he know he ain't gonna make it. Bro, when you go to jail, I'm gonna end the video on this, right? When you go to jail, they get your paperwork. They know who the snitches are. That's why people don't snitch. If you ever realize a lot of people who go to jail don't snitch, because once you snitch, there's no coming back. They get your paperwork. They know what you did before you get there. If you a snitch, if you're a pedophile, if you're a rapist, they know what you did before you got there. So EDP don't stand a chance, bruh. When he goes to jail, he's done. How quick did they clip Whitey Bulger? Remember Whitey Bulger got transferred? He got clipped like the same night he got transferred. Remember Whitey Bulger, the gangster from Boston? He got transferred to a different prison and they clipped him the same night he got there. That's EDP, bro. EDP ain't gonna make it. He's not gonna make it. But that's not my problem. My condolences to that little girl and her family. My condolences to Tyson, who had his life threatened by this fat pedo fuck. And my condolences to me that happened to see that ugly ass motherfucker lick his lips on my screen again. Why he still do that? I ain't never seen somebody lick their lips before threatening somebody. What the fuck did I watch? Gonna lick his lips before he sent out a threat. Nigga, you ain't LL Cool J. The fuck is wrong with you? Stick that nasty shit back in your mouth. But anyway, that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you rocking with me. My name is Fisk Vegas, and I approve this message.